You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's the open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Slide? Thanks for sliding on through. What's up, KC Sims World? Hey, Forever Lisa, how you doing? Now, was that you, Forever Lisa, that said you wouldn't mind being a moderator for the hood table? Because I need some new moderators. The few mods that I have, they're usually on the panel with me when we're doing shows. So I had made a post asking anybody, any of my diehard supporters, day ones, people like that, if they want to moderate for me. So I saw that somewhere somebody said they would. I just couldn't remember if you were one of them. So please let me know if you are, and then I could go to the video here and mod you up. So please let me know. I could be wrong. It could have been somebody else. So no pressure. No pressure at all. So yes. And you said you're on your way to work, but you'll be listening. All right. Everybody come on in. We are on day 7 of the Tasha K. Hold on, let me say this right. The Cardi B versus Tasha K trial that is going on in New York right now. I mean Atlanta. Did I say it? New York. You said I would like to be a mod for you. KC's, I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you. I've never seen you before. And if I have seen you before, I'm sorry, I apologize, but it would definitely have to be people I'm very, very familiar with. That's usually here in the chat, of course moderators don't got to be in the chats every time. People got things to do. We got busy lives, and I know I got a busy life. Y'all know I be working like 10, 12-hour days, 7 days a week. So y'all already know I still be trying to kick out these videos for y'all all throughout the week. So, but yeah. So let me see here. Let me grab my notes because we got a lot of stuff to go over. We got a lot of stuff to go over. First of all, let me go back over here to my PDFs. Pull up my PDFs. Let's see. Is this one of them? Okay, yeah, that's one of them. Okay, so that's one of them. Let me pull up my other PDF. Okay, I'm just pulling up my PDFs, y'all. Pulling up my PDFs. Okay. All right, while I'm pulling up these docs, please make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you very much. Okay. All right. So first thing first. Yesterday there was a lot of things going on in the courthouse, and Tasha K couldn't really, do much on the stand because they was arguing over evidence or exhibits. Hey, so sister number one show. Hey, what's up? What's going on? So they didn't really do a lot in court yesterday. They ended early. They actually ended early today too, but yesterday they ended early because of the fact that again they the defense, they were arguing over evidence, trying to get some evidence admitted into the court that wasn't admitted in the pretrial. So the judge did throw some things out, and he was like, y'all need to regroup, y'all need to go home, y'all need to come up with a new game plan, go back to the huddle and come out swinging. Did they come out swinging out? Hell no. I don't know why Tasha K won't just be like, okay, damn it. How much money do you want? How many bags do you want? Because it's at the point right now where I don't think they have any kind of Hail Marys to throw, anything that could defend, Tasha, and makes her look like she wasn't doing what she was doing purposely. And especially, with the jewelry here in the phone call was like an hour and a half long. So I don't know if some of y'all heard the phone call, but I will give you what was on the phone call. I'm not gonna play the phone call, but I took notes of what Tasha K had to say on the phone call. So for those of y'all who did not hear all the horrible, horrible things that Tasha K said on that I mean on not on that phone call, but on that video, if y'all didn't hear it, I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna play it for you. So matter of fact, 1 second. Okay. Dang, how do I edit? Okay, edit. Okay. Okay, so first thing first, what we're gonna show here is some transcripts. And of course, you don't get like all the transcripts until like the end, the very end when everything's said and done. Um, but we're gonna go over some transcripts. Now, this first transcript, and I do have my logo on there. Yes, I do have my logo on there. Okay, this first transcript, and I'm going to go down here on the bottom. This first transcript was from the 19th, which was from yesterday, but it wasn't entered until today. It wasn't entered until today because, again, they had a lot of things going on yesterday with the arguments and everything. And I kept looking and looking and searching and refreshing, and it didn't show up till today. So anyway, this is the minute sheet from the proceedings held in court on 1/19/22. I don't know if some of y'all already seen this already, but if not, here it is. And if you have, you're gonna see it again. So anyway, it says on here that the jury continued, which of course was on to today. I know somebody ain't calling me. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. So you see down here, the court discussed options with counsel for a juror who reported CBD symptoms, ultimately decided to excuse the juror. Plaintiff counsel argued its objections with portions of defendant's video exhibits. The court sustained plaintiff's objections in part and overruled them in part. The court will provide the jury with a limited instruction on hearsay for certain evidence. The court recessed early to allow defendants to edit the videos as ruled upon in court. Jurors were informed of the possible CBD-19 exposure, and each affirmed in written notes to the court that they wished to proceed. So even though somebody was had reportedly had some symptoms of CBD-19, the other jurors said they are staying. And it's like, okay, you've been in this circus for 2 weeks now. You might as well sat there. You might as well keep going. It's gonna end soon. But anyway, Hearing was not concluded and court adjourned and reconvened today, um, which was the 20th. And then let's see. Do, 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 do. Let me see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. 1/20/22. 1/20/22. Okay, so that would be day 7. Okay. So day 7. Day 7 is today. See, that's why I need some more mods, because these trolls, they sure know how to troll. They getting pretty good at it too. I hope y'all get paid. But anyway, so day 7 exhibits, which was today. And as you can see, I do have it up here on the screen. Okay, court commenced at 9:20 this morning. It concluded at 4:15 p.m. They were in there for about 5 hours, 55 minutes in Atlanta, in the federal courts of Atlanta. The jury trial continued. Defense resumed examination of Ms. Keedy's defendants exhibit 11, 77, 8, 34, 3, 68 admitted. Defendant moved an edited version of the plaintiff's 524. They changed the name to P524-A. A stipulated translation of Spanish dialogue from D-8 was read into the recorded. The court will resume with Ms. Keedy's cross-examination tomorrow. Attorneys are directed to return at 9 a.m. for the charge conference, and a juror will report at 10:30 a.m. Hearing not concluded. Court adjourned and will reconvene at 9 a.m. on 1/21/22, which is tomorrow. Last Friday they took off, but tomorrow Friday they going to be there. So jurors excused until 10:30 a.m. under the usual caution of the court. Now, this is what we're going to get to now. For those of you who do not know what charge conference is, which is what they're going to do tomorrow morning, the lawyers, they're going to have a charge conference. Charge conference, from the legal definition that I found on the internet. Charge conference means a meeting between a judge and a party's lawyer for the purpose of developing a jury charge. Such conferences are held after the parties have closed their cases and before the jury is charged. Matters to be included in jury instructions are decided during a charge conference. It gives the lawyers an opportunity to put forth the objections they may have with regard to the instructions proposed by the judge. A charge conference is also known as prayer conference. So that's what it's also known as. Now, some of you guys, again, might have some kind of legal expertise. I don't. So when I don't understand something, yeah, I look it up. Hey, Dominique, what's going on? How you doing? But yeah, I look it up. When I don't understand something, I look it up. I do some research because I like my friends will tell you when they tell me something, ask them. I be like, hold on, let me Google. That's like my favorite term. Let me Google. Google is your friend. Like, for real, Google is your friend. So if you don't know anything, instead of you sitting there looking stupid or sounding stupid, just Google, because Google is your friend. So that's where I got the charge conference definition from, because when I saw it on the exhibit, I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is. But anyway, today was day 7, and I know people been reporting on this all day. I wish I had a job where I could be up here during the daytime and be on here with y'all, whenever shit hits the fan. But I have to work. And I got my 9 to 5 or my 9 to 9. I ain't even got no 9 to 5 because I'm working like all the time, like all day long. But I have to bring you my scoop, my tea, my commentary in the evenings after I get off of work and, all that kind of jazz, which is when a lot of people get off of work. So I guess it works out for those of you who might be working all day who couldn't watch some of the videos that be going around. You said I'm doing good. How are you? I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I am doing awesome. Now let's see here. Let me scroll down to today's events. First of all, I want to say that the trial, if you haven't heard or haven't been noticing, if you've been sleeping under a rock, it has been going bad for TK, for Tasha K. Is steadily declining. Tasha K was I just saw an email. You know how emails just from Outlook, they just pop out at you, and it just caught my attention, and I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. But anyway, Tasha K was called back to the stand today. And they were reviewing potential evidence, to the jury basically yesterday. So she was called back to the stand today because they had to edit. Like I said, the judge told them to edit some video footage because they were being really cautious to what they wanted to the jury to see. So they made them, clip, edit, the video footage and everything, so that the jury won't see something that, obviously would stay on their mind, even when they were, getting together, and putting all their heads together, deciding if they're going to determine Tasha K is liable for any damages, any charges, slander, defamation, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what they did. And basically, the testimony, basically it had to do with a video she had posted that she said the cease and desist was fake. So there was a testimony today that Tasha K gave. She had those cease and desist that she had previously said to her audience, to her subscribers, and everybody else who saw it, that she would wipe Cardi B's cease and desist with her ass. She also said that she had talked to her attorney, and her attorney said they were fake. And that was the reason why she said she was going to wipe the cease and desist with, or wipe her ass with the cease and desist sent by Cardi B's attorney, because her lawyer, that's what she told her subscribers, her lawyer said they were fake. But when she was on the stand, they asked her, did you really have an attorney look at the cease and desist and tell you that it was fake? And she said, no, it wasn't an attorney. He was my friend. It's like everything they're asking Tasha K about what she said on social media regarding Cardi B, that we all knew was lies. Like, it didn't take a rocket scientist to realize that whole debacle, that whole interview with Star Marie was a total outright lie. It didn't take a rocket scientist. Stevie Wonder could see the bullshit, right? He could see the Ray Charles, and he ain't even here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, so Tasha K. There was a lot of people waiting for Tasha K to take the stand. Like, all this bullshit that's been going on, her attorneys arguing over evidence that should have been, presented in the pretrial. It was not allowed in the pretrial. So, all the bullshit that's been going on, people have been waiting for Tasha K to take the stand, as well as hoping that the jury would be able to listen to some videos, some phone calls, some audio, some, things like that. And we didn't heard the Tasha K video where she was ranting when she was drunk, and she was ranting about Cardi B. We done heard the hangout video on the Lioness of Judah. Basically, Tasha K, she just won't stop. And she don't want to raise up the white flag. She don't want to give up. She wants to fight this all the way to the end. And that's what, everybody's hearing on these videos, on this audio, was Tasha K basically saying, We gonna go all the way to court. I'm not settling with your ass. It ain't gonna happen. You can be mad, you can be big mad, but we taking this all the way to court. We taking this all the way to trial. And from what Tasha K thought, she was gonna win a whole bunch of money. But as we saw, her case was thrown out by the judge. Now let me get a drink. Y'all know I'll be getting my throat be getting dry. But please like and share the video. And towards the end of my show, as usual, I'll drop the link if anybody wants to jump on. I'll drop the link. Drop the link. So anyway, the jury got a chance to listen to. Now this is crazy because the other day the judge had said to Tasha's attorney, "Are you sure that you want the jury to watch this or listen to this? Because this ain't something that's gonna help your client. Like this is gonna make your client look real bad." Like one of the video footages was of Tasha K saying she was gonna fight Cardi B. She was gonna, meet her in the street, talking about she works out all the time. She take fight lessons or something like that, and she's willing to fight Cardi B in the streets. And then of course the other one was that audio footage of Tasha K just going off and ranting for like almost 2 hours that the jury had to listen to. They had to listen to her, and she was cursing and cursing and cursing and cursing. And we are going to go over what she said on that video, directed at Lovely T and Cardi B. It was a long video, and a jury, they have to sit there, they have to listen to it all, and I can just imagine seeing their faces, looking at their faces, because when I mean, for those of you who've been like, I used to follow TK, right? So I used to watch like all her videos. So I remember all of this like it was yesterday. And then, those of you who follow me over from my Tanya's Primetime TV and Media Reviews channel, you know that I've been following TK and covering this story with Cardi B and Star Marie and Tasha K and all that. And then I do have a playlist over here on the hood table, and on that playlist for the Cardi B Tasha K trial, I also included videos from my other channel, from that Tanya's Primetime, the old videos from like 3-4 years ago. I included them on the playlist too. So if you ever wanted to check those out and watch those, just click the playlist that says Cardi B and Tasha K defamation trial. Hey, what's up, Vibrant? How you doing? And Soul Sister. Oh yeah, Soul Sister. Yep, I spoke to Soul Sisters. But okay, so a lot of people, so a lot of people been waiting on Tasha K to take the stand. They've been waiting to see what the jury think about all this shit that she was just being so vulgar and so mean and so nasty and so, I mean, like all the things that she was saying on the audio, I still can't believe that it's like, I don't know if her team is supposed to be, I mean, when you come to court, you're supposed to come with a dream team. It's as if these lawyers are public pretenders, public defenders, public pretenders, because you're supposed to come to court with a dream team. And this chick been bragging for years about her lawyers, her attorneys, how much she paid them. And it seemed like they are purposely sabotaging her case. And I did the breaking news video this morning about what Tasha K had posted about her attorney last year in June. How she said she wasn't never going to use this attorney again. She basically dragged her attorney on that review. And I was like, dang, her attorney didn't know that was on there? Because it just made breaking news last night. And because I'm thinking, if her attorney knew that Tasha made that big old paragraph about her and how she doesn't like how she's been representing her in that counterclaim last year, that she probably would have let Tasha go. Like, stop having her as a client. So obviously I'm thinking that the lawyer had no idea about that post. But I don't know. Anyway, somebody had to see it. Like you on the internet, there's a review. I mean, lawyers, doctors, people like that, there is going to be sites where people are going to review you professionally. And she had to have known that there was something up there, because even before Tasha K's post, there was a whole bunch of negative reviews on the Tasha K. And then after Tasha K's negative post became breaking news today, I went back and looked at that website, and it had like back to back to back exceptional, great 5-star reviews. And I'm like, is her attorney putting those reviews up there and using fake names? Or is there people really coming out the woodwork to give her reviews? Because I'm like, all these people giving these reviews back to back, and they were naming them. Tasha K's lawyer is a good lawyer. Tasha K's lawyer is the bomb. So obviously these people are fake reviews. I think they're fake reviews, because if you had such great things to say about this attorney, why didn't you say it when they represented you? Like, all the reviews was like, oh, she represented us last year, or back in 2020, or back in 1952. You know, these were all like reviews that should have been on the website. So it's pretty obvious that either these are her people's, her friends, loved ones, who are like, oh no, Tasha K, her lawsuit, I mean her case is going horrible. She's trying to sabotage, Olga as a lawyer, her reputation, because she's not happy with the way Olga represented her last year, and she's obviously not happy now. But why the hell would you keep her though? Why would you keep her as your attorney? You made a public, okay, now, sometimes when we rant on social media, I don't do it like, I might rant on social media like once every 6 years, because I don't do that stuff. People rant talking about their baby daddies, their mama, their sister, and all this, and then they come back later. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Then they beefing again. They putting all their business out there. Then we back together. I love him. He's the man of my life. I don't do that shit, right? So, but some people do, right? And sometimes they remove it. Like they say what they gotta say, they get it off their chest, say what they chest, then they be like, oh, okay, that was petty. That's petty. Let me take this down. Let me delete it. Tasha K never deleted the post. It's still up there from last June. But you still got her as attorney, and the attorney still has you as a client. What is wrong with that picture, y'all? Like, something is wrong with that. Like, is they both crazy? We know Tasha K crazy. Allegedly. Like she always screaming, allegedly. Who should be cracking me up with that shit? But anywho, where was I wet? I mean, where was I? But so the jury got to listen to that audio footage. Is about an hour and a half of Tasha K going all cussing, calling Cardi B horrible names, disparaging names, and being malicious, and also proving to the jury once again, because they it's already been proven in court like several times, that Tasha K, she didn't even admitted it, that she knew the story was fake, but she put it out there anyway to trend the internet, to make some coins, get some followers, get some more subscribers. So the jury had to listen to Tasha K today, but the catch was Lovely T name was being thrown around in this audio, and Lovely T, it's like, Lovely T was such a good friend of Tasha. Such a good friend. Tasha obviously was not a good friend. Not a good friend. Like, they were saying, like, Lovely T, I didn't even see what Lovely T had broke down on the internet. I remember. She broke down, and she was really hurt by Tasha K's actions, by Tasha K allowing her to be dragged and drugged and ridiculed for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks after Tasha lied, saying that they both planned to put out that fake news, that fake interview with the Star Marie. So she, from the gate, I don't think she ever was a true friend to Lovely T. I just don't. And I know there's some people on here who have YouTube ships, and I have YouTube ships, but with those YouTube ships, that's all they should really be. You talk a little bit here and there. You watch each other videos. You share each other videos. You support each other. You might throw them a little cash app, a little super chat every now. And matter of fact, as far as the cash app is $ the hood table 402. If anybody wants to donate to the hood table, had to put my little My little plug in there. But yeah, so I just want to go over some things that was said about Cardi B from Tasha K on this audio. Ooh, it was nasty. If y'all don't like curse words, y'all might as well just leave now. Cause it's full. I'm gonna be cussing. I'm gonna be cussing. I'm gonna be swearing for quite some time. Because I'm gonna tell you what was on the phone call. So from this phone call, it was really clear that Tasha K was not Lovely T's friend, or at least not as much of a friend of Lovely T as Lovely T was to her. And she kept trying to throw her under the bus with her. On this audio when she was going off about Cardi B, when she was saying stuff like, we put the story together, we wanted to trend the internet, we, when we know that Lovely T had nothing to do with that. Lovely T, she was still trying to do her research, still trying to make sure that Star Marie wasn't out there just clout chasing, just making some stuff. Because see, you got to be smarter than that. You got to be a little quicker. You got to wake up a little earlier. Do you know how many times people have sent me stories? Like somebody sent me a story one time, and they were making allegations toward a daycare, saying a man or a daycare owner or a man who works at a daycare was doing stuff to the kids in a daycare. And they wanted me to talk about it on my channel. They gave me the daycare name and everything. But when I asked them for proof, or if I asked them, was there a police report or any police records or any documents to that, they never responded. And it's been like almost a year since they sent me that message. So people will send you stuff all the time. Now on this recording, Tasha K was alleging that Cardi B was sending her fake stories on herself. Like Cardi B was sending these fake things about her own self so that Tasha could put the stories out there, and then Cardi B turn around and charge her or press charges for her against her for putting out salacious stories. That's what. Does that make a lick of sense? Do that even sound right? Why would you send some fake news about you, some fake news that could be detrimental to your brand, to your family, and you would send it to a blogger who has a large following so they could spread these fake lies on their platform? Does that even make any sense? Of course not. No, 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 no. What song was that? Escape. It's not all in vain, or whatever that song is called. But anyway, yeah, that don't make no sense at all. No sense at all. So then anyway, that lengthy video that the jury had to listen to, it was not beneficial to Tasha. It was not beneficial to her defense team. I don't understand. Like I said, to me, it just seemed like somebody's paying these lawyers, and I know this probably ain't true. Don't come after me, Olga. Don't come after me, Olga. Her attorney. But it just looks like they're sabotaging her case. Like they ready to be out of there and be like, Kaya, next case. Like, bitch, we done with you. We did all we could. And now you on your own. You on your own, but you still gotta pay us, bitch. You still gotta pay us. But yeah, I don't, it don't seem like her attorneys was looking out for her. And then the audio that was heard, the audio with Tasha K going off like being like cursing and everything and dragging Cardi B. She was dragging Cardi B into the corner in that audio. What did that audio? I mean, that audio had nothing to do with the price of tea in China. It had nothing to. It was basically Tasha K trying to defend herself for why she said what she said on that when she was ranting on that video. That's basically what she was trying to. I don't know. What did she say she wanted Cardi to do? She wanted Cardi to debunk the allegations. So I guess Tasha was trying to debunk the fact that she was allegedly telling lies about this fake news story, right? What's up, Lady K? How you doing, love? So anyway, on the recording, Tasha was heard saying that she and Lovely T, they 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 had reasons to believe Star Marie. Tasha K was always throwing Lovely T in it. Like Lovely T did not believe Star Marie. So I don't know if Tasha K is trying to get Lovely T pulled into this lawsuit. If she's trying to, because the thing is, Cardi B and Lovely T was cool. Lovely T said they were cool. She said we weren't like best friends or anything like that. But Tasha was under the impression that they were really, really, really cool. Like they were really, really tight. And being that Tasha and Lovely T was supposed to be like booty buddies or whatever, of course she was hating and jealous. That's what it seemed like. Like she was just hating and jealous because Cardi B was cool with Star Marie. That's what it seemed like, right? So the jury, which I'm sure is pretty sick and tired of this circus of a trial, I know they like, okay, damn, we don't want to be here, but we might as well continue on this whole charade and figure out, how much money this bitch gonna be paying, how much she gonna be coughing up out of her purse, her pocketbook, at the end of this trial. But also, you know what? Hold on. This video, I mean the audio, it was clearly, you could tell that it was clearly being manipulated. Now I'm gonna say this before we get into what all was said on the audio. I'm gonna get into this. Like, if you have a friend, let's say you have a friend, y'all ain't beefing that you know of. Y'all ain't beefing that you know of. But your friend is recording your conversation on the phone. Now, obviously, the person recording the conversation has an issue, right? Am I right? Obviously, the person doing the recording has an issue. That they probably were trying to manipulate the conversation. Let's think about it. I'm going to use one of my friends, for example. If I was to call my homegirl, Tierra, and I recorded the conversation, it's for a reason. Either I'm beefing with her and she don't know it, or I'm trying to catch her in some shit. Right? Ain't that why you record people? Because you just don't record people just to have a record of the recording. Right? Who does that? If that's the case, we have like tons and tons of recordings around our house, right? So if I was to call my homegirl up who I had an issue, but she don't know, and I'm maliciously recording the phone call, I could say something like, let's say she has a beef with somebody. She probably don't want to fight the person, but I'm just up here. Hey, girl, what about that girl you got beef with? Man, what would you do if you saw her in the street? What would you do? I know you want to fight that bitch. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. And a friend who probably don't even want to, fight. She's a little bit matured and, scrap in the street. Everybody will defend themselves, at least most people. But just to get out there and just be fighting just because, you can go to jail for that shit. So, and especially if you got like a house, car, good job, kids, you know what I'm saying? You got shit to lose. But if you were recording this person and you're like, what would you do if you see that girl on the street? And a friend might jokingly say some shit like, I'll run that bitch over. I'll hit that bitch with a bottle. I'll pull out my strap on her. I'll do this, do that, do this and that. You see how a phone call can be manipulated? Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me in the back of the church? Hey, Forever Lisa, you're back. And Lady K said obviously she doesn't trust anyone she communicates with. It sounds like extreme paranoia. Mm-hmm. Forever Lisa, did you tell me somewhere that you wanted to be a mod? Please say yes or no, because I can't remember who told me they wanted to be a mod. And if you said it, I want to mod you up. But I don't mod up people without asking or without them saying. What's up, Brooke? Every time I hear your name, I think of Girl Fight, that Girl Fight song. Yeah, so let me know forever, Lisa, if you want to be a mod. I know she's working, so I don't want to interrupt her while she's working. But anyway, when you're recording somebody and they have no knowledge, like in Georgia, like people were saying, well, can't Tasha be charged for recording that phone call without I mean, like excuse me, the phone call that she had Cardi B, I mean that she had recorded with Lovely T. Can't she be charged for that? Georgia is like our state. It's like a one party, one side. Like you can record somebody as long as one person knows that a recording is going on, and that one person could be you. In a situation where they heard when they heard recordings with Lovely T didn't know she was being recorded. She had no idea she was being recorded. But thank God, you know, from what I heard, that Lovely T didn't say anything that could possibly implicate herself. So I don't know if it was supposed to be a setup trying to be taking place, a manipulation of a phone call conversation that was trying to be taking place, you know, on behalf of Tasha, of course. But that's one thing y'all do need to look up. People is always recording somebody, especially these YouTubers. There are some YouTubers on here, they will tell you, oh, I record my conversations. If you call me, if I call you, it's recorded. Some YouTubers do that. They tell you, and sometimes some people don't tell you. But you need to check the laws in the different states, because in some states it's illegal, even if one person knows about the recording, and in other states it is legal. So you got to check the laws. I check the laws here in our state, and it is legal to. I can call somebody up and I can hit record without telling them, because in some states only one party has to know. You said, last I know, I'm still here losing. oh, they was talking about, did you win some money? Where you at, bro? Are you at the casino or something? I only like to go to the casino to get some crab legs. They got some nice restaurants in the casinos. But yeah, I don't like to get my money away. I gotta keep all my coins. Shoot, I work hard, but I could use a little more money than what I'm getting, you know, even though my job pays me pretty good. But shoot, with the way these bills is set up and the way my checking account and my bank account is set up, I mean my checking account and my saving account is set up. Y'all know the Kevin Hart joke. But anyway, while listening to the audio, I was just wondering if the judge was thinking what he had said the other day to Tasha's attorneys, which was, are you sure this is something you want to present to the jury? Because this is something that the jury won't be able to unhear. And not only that, but some people cannot stand the sound of Tasha K's voice. You know what? When I used to listen to Tasha K is so loud. Like, so loud. Like, she yells throughout her entire show. Come on, White House! I mean, she yells through the entire show. So even when I did used to watch her and support her channel, I would have to turn the volume all the way down because she is so damn loud. So I wonder, in the courthouse, when they was playing her footage, her audio, videos, I wonder if they had to turn it all the way down. But yeah, Tasha K, she was cutting up on that video where she was dragging when she was dragging Cardi B. And like I said, I'm about to do a lot of cussing because I'm gonna go over everything that Tasha K said on that video. So if y'all got sensitive ears, some of y'all probably already heard it, but this is for the people who haven't heard it, okay? This is for the people who haven't heard it. And everybody, you know, a lot of people be following stories, but everybody don't catch everything. So, you know, if I'm doing a repeat, or what do my girl Deanna, the YouTuber Deanna, call? She call it repeat. What does she call it? Repeat. Something when people always saying the same shit over and over. I wish she was in here. I'd have text her and asked her, what's that shit you be saying? Repeat. I don't know. If y'all know Deanna and y'all know what she be saying, y'all can put it in the chat. But it's funny every time I hear her say that, you know, with her country, Mississippi, you know. her voice slang or whatever. But okay, so for sensitive ears, I'm about to be cursing. If my pastor is watching my show right now, I'm about to be cursing because I'm gonna repeat everything that Tasha K said about Cardi B on that hour and a half video. So let me get a drink because this is gonna be a long one. This is gonna be a long one. Make sure y'all sharing the video, liking the video. Okay, y'all ready? Let me put up a disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Now, on that note, let me get right into this, what the jury had to listen to, what a lot of us been listening to. Okay, so Tasha Day, and this was after Cardi B had asked her to take the videos down, had threatened her with a cease and desist, threatened to take her to church. I mean, take her to church, take her to court. but okay, so it started off. I took some good notes, so I pretty much got everything. But it started off with Tasha saying she don't give a damn if Cardi B's lawyer put a gag order or an injunction on her. She said Tasha K called Cardi B a saggy titty. Now this is an all one video, right? All one video. Tasha K called Cardi B a saggy titty, no hips having, no ass having, because Cardi made that press song. Remember that song, Press, 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 Press? The song allegedly was directed at Tasha K because Cardi B believed that Tasha K was clout chasing her, but she could have been also making it towards any of the other bloggers because it was a song about bloggers putting out stuff on the internet about celebrities. So after she made that song, she was upset. Tasha K wouldn't take the videos down. Tasha K didn't want to settle out of court, so Cardi B made that song. Now, Tasha said the reason why the bitch is mad is because she wants to fucking settle behind the scene. She also said Cardi B told her that they are both grown, they're both mothers, we are older now, we're more mature. Can we just talk this out? Can we just work it out? Can we just work it out? Tasha didn't want to work it out. Nope, she did not want to work it out. Tasha said she's taking her to court. No, Tasha said taking her to court is not going to do anything to her platform, but make it grow more. And you know what? She was partially right. She was partially right because her platform is over 1 million subscribers right now. So she was partially right. But she's also in court right now. Losing, might I add. Okay, so she said she doesn't know why Cardi B, who has 75 million followers, would be worried about a little old person like her. She said Cardi B is mad. Cardi B did want to settle out of court. She did. She wanted to settle out of court. But Tasha K didn't want to settle out of court, so she threw a counterclaim. That was thrown out by the judge last year. Okay? You should have settled out of court, Tasha K. But Tasha K told her, we're not settling. You're going to pay for every cent that she spent on her defense team, plus some more coins. That's what she threatened Cardi B. Then she said that she knows her lawyers wouldn't want her to say that. Of course they wouldn't. But then again, if she was still referring to the lawyers that she got now, the lawyers that she made that horrible review about last year, they probably wouldn't have gave a damn. I'm just saying. Because she's drowning in court. She's drowning. Then she said, she claimed that she was at a dinner table excuse me, with some high-profile celebrities, one of which was Offset, Cardi B's man, who said he wanted to, it was, I guess, a white celebrity, a white lady there, and a high profile white lady or something. And Tasha alleged that Offset said he wanted to beat the brakes off that white woman. I don't know who that white woman was. I don't know. Then she threatened to drop her and Cardi's email exchange. She said because even if her lawyers put a gag order on her or an injunction, she's still going to do commentary on Cardi B. And she said Cardi was press. You know, that was the name of the song Cardi B made for these YouTubers and bloggers. But she said, yeah, Cardi was the one who was press when the judge didn't throw out Tasha's counterclaim. But then the judge did throw it out. And now who's looking like they wish they would have settled out of court or just initially took the videos down when Cardi B was trying to be a real mature woman about it. She was really trying to be real mature about it. But then she said Lovely T sent her the stories in her own DM. That Lovely T knew was motherfucking fake. Tasha K also said that as soon as she did the interview with Star Marie, she just knew Cardi was going to go live, but Cardi didn't. Tasha went on to say that Cardi wanted the story to build. Like it was Cardi's fault why Tasha K's subscriber count and her views kept getting bigger and bigger. She said Cardi wanted to build. So she said, so we kept on building. And she said Cardi helped her build more followers. Then she said, you unexperienced motherfucking bloggers are mad. She was bragging because Cardi was not able to get any of Tasha K's videos taken down. Tasha said, yeah, I call her a prostitute because, bitch, you sold your PUSSY and you a nasty bitch. I'm not surprised if she shared her panties with Star Marie because, remember, that was one of the allegations from Star Marie on that fake news interview. Star Marie had alleged that Cardi B was so broke and so nasty that when they were stripping at the strip clubs in New York, that Cardi B had to borrow some of Star Marie's, you know, the two pieces or whatever they be wearing, lingerie, whatever they call it, you know, when they be stripping and stuff. And then Tasha K said that shit was funny as fuck. She thought the shit was funny. Then she said, and that bitch you laying up with, aka Lovely T, she said that bitch was the one who helped me put the motherfucking story together, you dumb hoe. So she keeps bringing up Lovely T's name, even though Lovely T didn't go ahead with the story. She didn't believe the story. She was still trying to research the story and get some solid receipts for the stuff that Star Marie was putting out there in the public. Tasha K, she also said the only thing that Cardi wanted from Offset was his clout because Offset couldn't F-U-C-K. And that she basically, referring to Cardi B, she basically milked Offset for all his money and clout. Mm-hmm. And she said she alleged that Cardi B was messing with somebody else. Now, mind you, this video is not that's video with this. What I'm telling you that Tasha K said is not new. This is old. This is when Cardi B first tried to work something out with her. Okay. Tasha K must have called Cardi B like 10,000 bitches, 10,000 nasty bitches and hoes on this audio recording. Again, I don't understand why her team would want this to be entered as evidence or exhibits. Anyway, Tasha K also said, Cardi B being nasty is not an allegation. She said any bitch that shits on live and doesn't wipe her ass is a nasty bitch. Mm-hmm. That's what Tasha K said. Her words, not mine, in my stumped down voice. And Tasha K also said, you want people to see you as wholesome. She said, ho, you got another motherfucking thing coming. You will always have to wear 3 to 4 layers of fucking makeup to make a nigga pay you some fucking attention. Or you're going to have to spread your motherfucking legs. Now, I'm cussing because this is what Tasha K was saying to Cardi B. She said, or you will have to spread your motherfucking legs because that's all you got. Because, bitch, you don't have looks. And then she told Cardi B, I was waiting on your motherfucking ass to put that shit out. She said, bitch, I knew it was fake. And guess what? Because I knew it was motherfucking fake, guess what? I still made that shit go motherfucking viral, you dumb hoe. And it did nothing to my credibility. How many times is Tasha K gonna admit that she knew the shit was fake? Right? She went on to say, hell yeah, it's gonna get good. What's up to Southern Conspiracies? Some of y'all might have already heard this audio, but this is for those who haven't. I'm reading it to you instead of playing Tasha K's video. Tasha went on to say 98% of her motherfucking stories, she talked to the fucking source, you dumb bitch. She's referring to Cardi B. Now get in the motherfucking taxi with no panties on and shit. Pussy probably itching like a motherfucker. That's why we made the title the way we did. Yeah, me and Lovely T. Yes, your best motherfucking friend. And again, Lovely T and Cardi B, they weren't that close. They spoke a few times, but they weren't that close. Tasha K was just assuming that Lovely T and Cardi B was closer than than Lovely T was making it appear to be, because of the fact that Lovely T had backed away from that story, you know. So anyway, Tasha went on to say, Cardi wants to call black women roaches and shit. Now, y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember when Cardi B said something about roaches? And I don't think that she was like, this is one of the things that Tasha K was trying to bring into as an exhibit, as a evidence to say Cardi B was racist. But again, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? You are on the stand for being malicious and salacious, you know, defaming her name. What does Cardi B, even if she was a racist, even though she got a black man, she got a black baby because that one drop of blood rule. Everybody who hang around her is black. Her whole team is black. Her management, you know what I'm saying? So, but even if she was racist, what the hell does that got to do with you slandering and defaming her? And then saying repeatedly, I knew it was fake, but I wanted to trend the internet. Tasha went on to say, Cardi wants to call black women roaches and shit. Her and my followers. That's what Tasha K was saying. She said, I think I heard her say black bitches carry all the STDs. Yeah, you remember that video? Uh-huh. Yep. And so Tasha went on to say, I keep it all the way motherfucking real. This is so funny to me. She said, I keep it all the way motherfucking real. That's what y'all can't motherfucking stand. Are you for real? Are you for real? Or as I say, when I'm really talking about something like really trying to be 100, I be like, are you for serious? Tosh K, TK, are you for serious? She said, I keep it all the way motherfucking real, and that's why people can't motherfucking stand her. Tasha said if she gets something wrong, she don't have a problem telling people she was wrong. But she said, I knew that bullshit was bullshit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give her a motherfucking show and watch this bitch go live and put this goddamn text message out. Okay? Then she said to Cardi B, but sitting around twiddling my thumbs, saying, what can I say about Cardi B? I can say this, I can say that. She's like, bitch, what the fuck? Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. That's the problem. You want somebody to think about you like that. No, I don't think that was the case. Cardi B wasn't thinking about no damn Tasha K before Tasha K brought that damn Star Marie on there. Okay. Don't nobody want fame that damn bad for somebody to be throwing all kind of lies and slander around about you. Don't nobody want that, you know. But anyway, Tasha K said, because I'm telling you, I swear to God, if we didn't have makeup companies, ass companies, titty companies, this bitch wouldn't be nothing. And then I guess the people in her chat, excuse me, I got a tickle. The people in her chat, because if you heard the audio, Tasha K was slurring because she was on that wine. She was on that wine. And I think that's what her attorneys is drinking because they keep fumbling the ball in court. But anyway, Tasha was on that wine and she was slurring and stuff. And her chat was talking to her. And she told her, my blood pressure ain't up. I'm drinking wine. She said, shit, I do too much exercise to have my blood pressure up. She said, so yes, bitch, the videos are staying up. I'm sure you are going to ask the attorney for an injunction. You can go right ahead and get one, hoe. But bitch, I'm not settling with you. We are going all the way to fucking court. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay, hoe. That's what you gonna do. That's what the fuck you gonna do. For those of you who don't remember the video, do you remember it now? And then she went on to say, Tasha K went on to say, I'm not a bitch that folds. I don't give a fuck what you used to, Cardi B. And if you continue if you could, she said, I don't know what the fuck you used to or who the fuck you used to, hanging around or whatever. But she said, I'm not that bitch. And if you continue to send me fake stories, bitch, I'm going to air them out. Now this is what I was referring to earlier. Tasha K was basically alleging that Cardi B was sending her fake news to report. And again, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier in the show. Why would a celebrity send a blogger who people always say put out fake news anyway? Why would they send them fake news to put out about them and then turn around and try to sue them? That's what Tasha K was alleging. That Cardi B sends her fake news and then turns around and want to sue her for the fake news that she sent her about herself. Does that make sense? Like Cardi B was doing that so she can accuse Tasha K of creating salacious content about her? That don't make no damn sense. Right. Hey, what's up, Catherine? How you doing? You said she was always saying that, laugh out loud, sweat and lick. Yes. Let's spit on the corner of her mouth, can't stand Boosie. You saying pay for what? Laugh out Delas. Hold on, I can't say it. Delasol. Woo, child. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just move some stuff out the way here, y'all. And then I'm going to proceed. Okay, so Tasha K went on to say to Cardi B. Now remember, this is for those who just came in. This is not new. This is a recording that somebody leaked. They said Tasha K leaked it. I don't know who leaked it. But for the jury and for everybody else to hear. Tasha K said, what you gonna do? What you gonna do to the judge? What you gonna go to the judge and say? She said, what you gonna go to the judge and say, Cardi B? She keeps airing fake stories about me. Well, how did she get the stories, Cardi B? Then Tasha said, bitch, you sent them to me. That's why her motherfucking ass wouldn't show her face. That's why she wouldn't show her face. This is all Tasha K's words, not mine. Tasha was like, you got that much time with 75 million followers? She said, a nigga ain't giving you no DICK and you got all this time? Shouldn't you be a mother? Shouldn't Culture be taking some swim classes or something? Should she be doing some goddamn art or some ballet or some shit? But no, you worried about little old Tasha K because your ass don't like black bitches. That's what it is. The only reason you like black bitches is because you want to send them, you want to use them for your fucking convenience when you want to spin a narrative. But we're not going to do that here. So keep sending me the lies, and I'm going to keep putting them out, bitch. That's what I'm going to do. Tasha K was alleging that Cardi B was sending her fake news about Cardi B so that she could turn around and try to sue Tasha K. Again, it don't make no sense. But anyway, Tasha was calling her a troll. She said, she's a troll. She said, Cardi B, she's trolling her motherfucking self. She said, her and them damn kids. She said, she's always in my DM. And she said, that's what I'm talking about. And she said, we're going to turn in the motherfucking DMs. And they said, but Cardi B didn't want to hand her DMs over. Cardi B was supposed to have been downloading her fucking DMs. She said, where they at? Where they at, bitch? You don't want to get them up because you keep fucking with me, bitch. This is crazy. Tasha K said, you keep fucking with me, bitch. I don't even be thinking about you like that. Every fucking story I get, she said, just like every story I get on every celebrity that I can put out that's not damaging to my career, I'm gonna fucking put it out. She said every story that she can put out about a celebrity that's not gonna damage her career, she's gonna fucking put out. But this story about Cardi B and Star Marie, you didn't think that was damaging to your career, girl? I think Tasha K got a whole bunch of what they call them, do good people. What they call them? Yes ma'ams, yes men's, yes women, do girls, do boys. I think that's what Tasha K got around her, because you cannot honestly believe that what you was doing was okay. You cannot. She's delusional. She's delusional. That wine must have been something else. I know people was paying her to get that wine and advertise her wine and stuff, but what was in the wine? What was in the wine? Oh, and she was turned up when she was doing this audio, this video. Um, she was turned up. She was, you could hear it all in her. Bitch, I'm gonna put it out there. What the fuck you gonna do? We going all the way to court, bitch. We going all the way to court, bitch. Hey, Miss Sislo, how you doing?
What's happening, Mama? You don't get no feedback.
I'm doing good.
You got any
I'm doing
feedback?
good. Huh?
You don't have no feedback. You don't have no feedback.
No, it sounds really perfect. But I'm gonna finish this last paragraph of what Cardi B had to say about. What Tasha K had to say about Cardi B. Okay, so I'm almost done. Okay, so then Tasha K went on to say, "It's just gossip. It's just gossip." She said, "Okay, now, how many of y'all remember Tasha K saying she's a journalist, right?" But she said, "It's just gossip, bitch." She said, "Okay, I don't have a damn degree in journalism, but I got you pressed, asshole, fucking pressed." She said, "Now you wanted a show? I swear to God, I thought you was going to put that shit out." And she said, "Now wait, she should be live right now. I know this shit is fake." And she said, "I said this shit should be motherfucking live, and you did exactly what I wanted you to do." And she said, "You trolling ass bitch." And she was referring to Cardi B. She said, "That's all it is. She should be a fucking blogger." She said, basically, she's calling Cardi a troll. She compared her to 6ix9ine. She said, "You a troll. You need to be a blogger. You just as bad, or more different than fucking 6ix9ine. The guy with the 20, 30 different colors of hair." And she said, "But you can go ahead and get one, hoe, but I'm not settling with you. We are going all the way to fucking court. You want to threaten me and my family, bitch? We going to court. You want to pay? Huh? You going to pay, hoe. You going to pay. That's what you going to do. That's what you fucking mad about, is that I'm not a bitch that folds." Child.
Wow.
Did you hear all of that I said?
I heard it.
It was like an hour and a half long video. And I remember this shit like it was yesterday. And again, I don't understand what's up with Tasha K's team. It's like it just looks like they're purposely sabotaging her, allowing her to bring in this kind of evidence that what is it doing towards Cardi B? It's not doing nothing towards Cardi B.
But you know what? She is actually trying to get them to bring some of that information in. It's just not them. It's not just them. She thinks she knows more than what the lawyers know, and she want to go the ghetto route. Any lawyer, I don't care if you are in business law, corporate law, and I heard your question earlier, the differences. Business law, corporate law, criminal law, family court law, whatever you consider it, or civil law, it does not, or judicial law.
Right.
It does not mean mean that you are well versed in all areas. But anybody knows the basics. Okay? And the first law, one of the very first rules is that your lawyer is your mouthpiece. Your lawyer has the legal understanding of terminology, of the laws, or if he does not understand each and every law, they understand how to look it up and make it apply to your situation. To me, if you want to be honest, I believe, like factual, but I believe that Tasha K is coming in. No, I want you to give them this, and I want you to tell them whatever I say, whatever. I believe that.
Because she's
And
a
she thinks she knows.
narcissist. Because she's a narcissist.
Exactly. And she feels like she's got the upper hand, which is why this whole legal fiasco is an entire mess. That's exactly why. Because you cannot tell what in narcissists, you can't tell them anything because they know everything. Now, even even when you were talking about a girl, because I'm thinking so much I can't even really articulate like I want to. But even the fact that you presented
she got you like
girl, got me tongue.
She said hi, I'm just thinking.
Yeah. When you said earlier, because I listened to your earlier broadcast, so some of those things are coming back to my remembrance.
Oh, you mean
when you said
one
earlier,
from this morning? The one from this morning?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. When she was talking stuff about her, when she was talking stuff about her attorney.
Exactly. And do you remember you said something earlier about she was saying how for whatever reason or another she would not use them anymore. She gave them a lower score and blah 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 blah. But guess what?
Matter of fact, let me show it. I'm gonna push us to the side so the people can see what you're talking about.
She probably had no other options because nobody else probably wanted to represent her. Because nobody wants to work with a narcissist. If you got somebody like Phaedra Parks or someone like that probably would have walked this right out the door. Got it squashed, settled it for little or nothing or whatever the case may be and got it gone. But nobody she had to go, instead of going with the dream team, she went with the puff cream team. That's her fault. Because nobody wants to lead a narcissist. And ain't nobody gonna put a good reputation on the line. They probably are fresh out of law school. They probably work with the Legal Aid Society or something. No slight to the Legal Aid Society, because they actually have some very good people that head up those places. But she probably got something she couldn't really afford because she got her mouth and wrote more checks than her behind can cash. And that's in all honesty. Go ahead, sweetheart. Make your point.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm just showing them the picture because some people might not have saw what Tasha K had to say about her attorney. This was last year, June 5th of 2021, when Tasha K was doing the counterclaim and trying to sue Cardi B. She had the same attorney that she had now that's helping her lose her case. And Tasha K, when she was losing last year that counterclaim against Cardi B, she made this post on public review site for her attorney. And y'all can read it. I did a breaking news about it this morning because the shit just hit the fan. Didn't nobody even know she made this post about her attorney last year? And my question was at that time, Miss Sislo, when I saw it, like, why would you make a post like that on social media about your attorney that you do not have faith in, but you kept that attorney? And not only did you lose that case that the judge threw out, but you kept that attorney, and now you still have that attorney to this very day.
Which is my point. 9 times out of 10, she kept that attorney simply because no was her. Wanted to deal with her. 9 times out of 10, because nobody wants to deal with somebody they can't work with. A lawyer has the legal ramifications to go above and beyond what we are knowledgeable of. I mean, I've taken law classes and things like that, but I don't know what an attorney knows. I don't even know how to go in the books and look it up. Now I'm pretty sure somebody point me in the area at the law library, I could probably find it out. But in order to know Roe versus Wade and all of the ins and outs of Roe versus Wade and how you can make it applicable to what it concerns, then that's it. But Tasha K is bringing up a bunch of stuff like all of these things. What does this have, Nicki Minaj and all that stuff? That's Tasha K's doing. I bet you that's her doing. What does Nicki Minaj have to do with this case? What does Azalea Banks have to do with this case?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. What's she
and
working on?
Lovely T don't have
instead of working on her defense.
She keeps trying to throw
trying
Lovely
to be
T
a smart aleck. If you're talking, you're muted. If you're talking, you're muted.
No, you gonna have to go in and come out.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, my phone rang. That's what happened.
Yeah, so you gotta go in and go out and come back in.
Darn, somebody.
I kicked her back. I kicked her out the studio. But yeah, when your phone ring, when you're on your phone and on StreamYard, if you get a phone message, phone call, anything like that, it messes with your sound. So that's why she couldn't hear me. But yeah, she'll be right back though. But yeah, for those of y'all who missed it, this is the post that Tasha K made last year when she was losing that counterclaim against Cardi B. She made that post about her. Her attorney has like this post on the internet, and people, people can give 5 stars, 1 to 5 stars, and make some positive or negative reviews. It was a lot of negative reviews. Tasha K, come on now. There's certain things that you have to do your due diligence. There's certain things, like especially like I don't know, like maybe daycares. Okay, maybe daycares or maybe schools, maybe prestigious schools. You do your due diligence, you ask around, you talk to people, you check out reviews, things like that. Lawyers, you do your due diligence. You just don't pick the first lawyer you see. And if she would have saw all those negative, like I read some negative comments this morning when I did the breaking news live this morning, I was like, if I would have read all them damn negative, like even on Google, when I order something, I read the reviews. Now, if it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, I don't read all of them. But you kind of get the gist. If you start reading the reviews, you kind of get the gist of if this is a good product. Do this product give people issues? I ordered my grandson a baby monitor. It costs $200, and I read a whole bunch of reviews because I'm like, oh, they say this is top of the line. Let me do some reviews. So I read the reviews, and they said it was cool. So I bought that $200 monitor for my grandbaby. But you have to do your due diligence, even when you're looking for attorneys or anything that's gonna especially affect your bag. You putting out too much money for this big ass case to not do your due diligence. If she should have saw all those 1-star posts and negative comments, and then she made her own negative comment while she still had the attorney and kept the attorney all the way till now. That's crazy to me. Go ahead, Sislo.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me speak to some of the people in the chat. Then I'm gonna let you roll. What's up, CR Crazy T 5000? What's up, Catherine Powell? What's up, Jay Barnes? You said you saw the reviews this morning. They was everything. Yes, they was. You said I think Tasha thought this was a good move. Yeah, she's delusional. You know it. And yes, they said Storm just threw TK under the bus. You know what? TK throws everybody else under the bus. Hey, you know what's that saying, Cisco? When you dig a grave for somebody else, you digging a grave for yourself. Ain't that how it goes?
My late mom, my beautiful mother preached the sermon. If you dig one ditch, you better dig 2, because the ditch you dig for me just might be for you.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. The ditch you dig for somebody else just might be for your ass.
So check this out. This is what I was saying. Instead of Tasha K working on her defense.
Oh, hey, Miss Brown Hester. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I say hi. Miss B-Town Hester. Hey, love. Go ahead, Sislo. Sorry.
And hey, everybody, I'm driving, so I can't see the chat. So, but I like to say hello to everyone. I love y'all. So, instead of Tasha K working on her defense, to prove that she did not defame Cardi B's character, she's trying to prove that Cardi B is a terrible person. First of all, let me let you know something. The burden of proof is on the prosecution. Okay? It is the prosecution's job to prove their case. The burden of proof is not on the defense.
Right, that's what the judge keeps saying. That's what the judge keeps asking her attorneys.
I haven't heard any of that, but yes, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. That's not the defense's job.
Right.
Tasha K is so caught up in herself that she's trying to play prosecution and put Cardi B on trial as opposed to putting herself on trial. She is the one that is
that's messing up. Can you turn your ringer down? Can you turn your ringer down?
She's the one that's messing up here, and she's proven. I don't know what's going on, but this is my daughter. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Well, go ahead. Take the
this
call.
This is my
Take
daughter, and she just got home.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mute her because her daughter has been sick. If that's the daughter that I think she referring to, her daughter has been in the hospital. But yeah, so y'all saying y'all agree that nobody else would want to take that case? Yeah, because it's like it's basically like Sislo just said, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. TK admitted more than several times that she knew it was fake. She knew it was lies. Why would somebody want to take the case? Why? All this evidence coming out, all these recordings coming out, it's like pointless now. That's why I said I don't even know why she's continuing. Like, you might as well just, I don't know. Just open up your bag, open up your pocketbook, and just say how much you want. Matter of fact, let me give you a blank check so you can go ahead and just fill out how much you want. That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now. But anyway, tomorrow morning, like I was saying, tomorrow morning at let's see, what time was they supposed to be there? They supposed to be there. Okay, tomorrow morning, at 9 o'clock, the attorneys are directed to return at 9 a.m. in the morning for the charge conference. The juries are supposed to report at 10:30 a.m. That's per the transcripts that I pulled today. For those of y'all who came in late, Forever Lisa, you keep dipping in and out, but I was trying to ask you, did you say that you wanted to be a moderator so I can mod you up if you want to be a moderator? So please let me know. I think you told me you wanted to be a mod, but it could have been somebody else, so I want to be sure before I mod you up. But yeah, and again, the charge conference that they're supposed to have at 9 a.m. For people who don't know what charge conference is, it basically means it's a meeting between a judge and the parties' lawyers for the purpose of developing a jury charge. So that they're got to tell the jury what the charges are going to be, right? And they got to say if they think Tasha's guilty or innocent. So such conferences are held after the parties have closed their cases. So we know the plaintiff have already rested. The defense, they should have been arrested before they even walked through the door. Because they ain't did shit. And they ain't did nothing. Worth a damn. I wish Tasha, I truly believe Tasha deserves everything coming to her. But I do wish she could get her money back. But I know it ain't happening. If y'all read the other negative reviews on the website for her attorney, the people said over and over again, the lawyer said, you paid, you get no refund, no refund, no refund. But yeah, so such conferences are held after the parties have both closed their case and before the jury is charged. Matters to be included in jury instructions are decided during a charge conference. It gives lawyers an opportunity to put forth the objections they may have with regard to the instructions proposed by the judge. A charge conference is also known as a prayer conference. And for those of y'all who came in late, who weren't here earlier, one of the recordings that was heard in court was a was a Tasha K going on a 1.5 hour tangent, rant, calling Cardi B all kind of names, telling her I ain't taking no settlement, ain't nobody gonna make me do shit, ain't nobody gonna make me take down my videos. I mean, she was such disparaging words that she said. Now I didn't play the video, but I did read. I made notes and I read everything that Tasha K said to and about Cardi B and all the threats, and her also confessing again that she knew that the Star Marie story was fake, but she wanted to trend the internet. So y'all just go back about 15 minutes, maybe about 30 minutes, and y'all can hear me basically break down the audio recording. So yes. Let me just make sure I'm not missing no comments. You said she made these wild allegations against a high profile person. What attorney would? Oh yeah. They don't want to mess up their record. They definitely don't want to mess up their record. And while Miss Sislo is coming back on here, I'm gonna drop this off the screen. And I'm gonna put something else up on the screen because we were talking about the charge conference. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, let me take this off the screen first. I'm gonna show y'all like what the jury has to decide on. So let me pull that up real quick. Go ahead, Miss Sislo.
I'm so sorry. I thank you all for being patient with me. You know, my daughter just came home.
Yeah, I told him your daughter was in the hospital. Yep.
Yeah, and girl, but she's coming along to separate. But at anyway, I was saying before I got into it, and guys, forgive me because when I get excited, I start.
It's okay. Projecting. I love your passion. I love your passion.
I start projecting and I start getting into it. But when I was saying earlier, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. So it's the prosecution's job to prove that Tasha K is has defamed Cardi B's character. So what Tasha K should be doing, rather than trying to put Cardi B's personality and character on trial, she should be trying to prove that she did not defame her character and that she did in fact go by stories and leads that were factual and that she investigated and things like that. She should be trying to legitimate her or legitimize her her resume. You know what I'm saying? If I were her attorney and not even knowing those type of things, the types of things I would have done would call many people in the past that she still get along with to validate her character, people that have worked for her in analyzing her stories and fact checking for her and things of that nature, and talk about how passionate she is about the things that she does and how much of a giver she is. I mean, building her character as a and you know, playing on the jury with that respect, because at this point, with everything, all of the things that Cardi has done nothing but solidify her claims that her character was defamed, that she was belittled, that she was embarrassed, the fact that she was feeling suicidal. If she came up with a prescription pad from a list of prescriptions from CVS or somewhere to say that she's been taking antidepressants or something like that, that would even work. But for Tasha K to be so arrogant that she instead tried to make Cardi B look like the guilty party, it looks like blame shifting. And that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like, as opposed to you proving your point, you're trying to shift blame to get the stank off your own tail, and that's not what you do. But 9 times out of 10, these people that she has on her legal team, on a puff cream team, is what I'm gonna call it. The people that she has working on her puff cream team, as opposed to dream team, are not doing their job, because 9 times out of 10, I believe, it's not factual, but I believe that Tasha K would not allow them to do anything, because she wants it done the way she want it done, and she's probably one of those people like, it's my way or the highway kind of thing. So she's digging a hole, as you said earlier, for herself. What she thought would be for all I gotta do is tell them this B did this and this B did that, and yeah, I did it for the money, but that's what I do. I'm a journalist. If you let it loose your lips that you are a journalist, one of the first things that a oath or responsibility or what have you that a journalist has is to fact check. They can lose all of their credibility, all of their jobs, and everything else. And journalism is a reputation-based job. One bad reputation can ruin your job. So if you are in fact a journalist, you have a responsibility to fact check before you put a story out there. You cannot release a story as fact and say that this is factual and it be legal. You can't do it. So for her to sit up and say she's a journalist, number one, is a lie, because she would learn that in the school of journalism, that you have to fact check. You have to check your stories, even if it's what do they call it? A person that like somebody to call you in confidence, a source, some type of confidential source or something. You still have to check those facts.
Like when they
You
say
can't just
my leads.
Exactly. If you say it's alleged that doesn't so, or it's in the streets that this, that, and the other, and word on the street is blah 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 blah. But you never heard a journalist presenting the news on CBS News, ABC News, NBC News, Fox News, or any other channel saying, um, word on the street is. The only people you hear that from are gossip columnists, and even Wendy Williams will come up and say, well, if this is the truth, girl, you need to do this, or girl, you need to do that. But they don't put it out there as fact. You understand what I'm saying? So she had a responsibility to prove her innocence and not prove Cardi's guilt. And that's what she's doing. And that's what she messed up. And it's going to cost her dearly, I do believe.
I agree. I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said. I do. Somebody, I don't know, and it's crazy. You know what's crazy to me, Sislo? Is Tasha K is always putting herself out there to mentor somebody. But she be making so many mistakes on her own platform and so many bad judgments on her own platform. But then you turn around, like, is that the kind of person you really want mentoring you?
I got a song for that. You want to hear it?
Sang, child, sang.
You can ring my bell, ring my bell. That's all she want. That's all she want, is somebody to ring a bell and say she did it.
Ring my bell.
You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
Ring.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. There you go. That's it.
You
She
know,
just wants somebody to.
When we first started the hood table, you know that's what me and Carmel Diva used to do. She would sing the part, and I would be ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling. I'm glad we're home. Okay, but anyway, yeah, let's go.
We ain't did that.
I'm glad you're home, girl. Anita Bell, wasn't that Anita Ward?
I was just scrolling through and showing everybody what's on the proposal for the charges. And I'm gonna go back up so I can read them to you guys. Let's go back up to the bottom. To the top. So this is docket number 159.9. It's 11 pages long. It was filed on October 14th. So when they have the charge conference tomorrow morning, this is something that's going to go to the jury, where they can decide Tasha K's fate. Now, right here at the top, I hope everybody can see it really good. It says attachment 1.1, plaintiffs proposed special verdict form. Answer the questions below in the order they are presented. Oops, sorry. So liability. Do you find for plaintiffs against defendant Latasha Kebe, defendant Kebe Studios LLC, or both on plaintiff's defamation? Check one for each defendant. So you have right there Latasha Kebe. You also have defendant Kebe Studios, and it says on each one liable or not liable. Because remember when Tasha K said, "My husband is the owner." So as if like to take any blame off of, her, because it's like, okay, she put the videos up, but her husband, he could have potentially said, Tasha, babe, wife, baby mama, I know you don't want to take these videos down, but they are threatening to sue you, babe. This is our company.
Right.
So they did that on purpose.
She did that to her. She did that thinking that because it's her husband's company,
right,
that she would be the lone or the sole defendant in that. But in this case, not only is she probably being sued, but her LLC, her husband, and everybody else.
Yeah, because even if he's the owner, you work for him. Y'all married.
No, you're married.
You're married.
You're married. Period. Right. So that when they come after you, they sue your house, your estate, your dog, anything attached to you.
Yep.
Anything attached to you. Yep. And they sue it and they want it. And now she had an opportunity to settle up until this. I mean, come on now. It's a mess.
She had plenty of time to settle. Plenty of time to settle.
Oh yeah. And I would ask for 10 times or whatever she made off that story.
Yeah. But, it made like almost 5 million views. So I would ask for 10 times what. But we can't even go off of that one video. That's one video that made almost.
No, I said off the story.
Oh yeah, off of
off the entire story. Anything that had anything to do with Cardi B. I don't care if she sang her song.
I want to see them W2s.
I don't even care if she sang her song.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear that. And I want copyright infringement. But the one of the guys that was standing outside the courtroom said that he was like, she's just not having a good. He's like, she's not having a good days at all. She's not had one good day. She's not having one good day in court. Not one day, one good day.
Nope.
And then she's gonna turn around and get sued by Nicki Minaj and Azalea Banks. From mentioning them in this lawsuit, bringing them up and saying that they said that she was a racist and all this, that, the other. I mean, come on. Yep. You're going to throw somebody else under the bus trying to prove your case. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Honey, it does not work that way. And oh my God, it's just too much. It's too, and then not to mention, Lady T, or Miss T, not to mention that
she did mention her in that she did mention her in the videos too.
Right, but check this out. Not to mention that during the course of her trial, she's falling out with her employees.
Right.
Some of her longtime friends are Storm Moreau severed ties with her today or yesterday. Yep. And the other girl, she interviewed this woman and on camera. She degraded this woman and her husband or whatever on camera.
Mm-hmm.
During her defamation suit against her. What do you think that opens up the door for?
Mm-hmm.
When Cardi, I'm gonna say when Cardi wins this case, this is gonna open up the door for so much more.
I know, and again, like Carmadiva was stressing last night, this is gonna set a precedence for other bloggers, other YouTubers. It's going to set a precedence. Like, there's certain things that you should not be allowed to do on social media. But I'm gonna read this, and everybody please like and share the video. Cash App, love offerings appreciated. $, the hood table 402. Because your girl been working hard out here in the street. You know,
Yes,
she
she
works like
had.
10, 12 hours, and then I jump on here every night and be on here 2, 3 more hours. So
And got court
cash apps
documents and
ain't
paper
necessary.
trail.
Cash apps ain't
It,
mandatory, but your girl be, I'll be trying to do my little thing
right.
thing. My little thing thing.
Well,
But yeah.
I would appreciate if they supported you financially because it costs to obtain these
Yeah, you gotta
documents
pay
and
for
things
these. You
like
gotta
that.
pay for these transcripts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay for these
Right.
transcripts. Sure do. But let me go on to the next one. On the next one, number
Okay.
2, this is what the jury has to decide. Do you find for plaintiff against defendant Latasha Kebe, defendant Kebe Studios LLC, or both on plaintiff's invasion of privacy false light claim? Take one for each defendant. Of course, it has Tasha K there. It has the Kebe Studios. Do you find them liable? Yes. Find them not liable? No. The next one is, because there's several ones that they have to decide on. The next one is number 3. Do you find plaintiff against Latasha Kebe, defendant Kebe Studios LLC, or both on plaintiff's intentional infliction of emotional stress? Again, Tasha, liable or not liable? Kebe Studios, liable or not liable? Then number B, or letter B. Please set forth the amount of damages, if any, that plaintiffs have proven by a preponderance of the evidence in each of the following. Yeah, preponderance. Them words is too big for me, child. Too big for a little hood girl like me, But preponderance of the evidence in each of the following categories: pain and suffering, how much? Medical expenses, how much? Other damages for defamatory statements, how much? And the total is going to be number 5.
The max. The max.
the max. Number 5. Number 5 says, do you find defendant Latasha Kebe and defendant Kebe Studios LLC jointly and severally liable for the damages awarded to plaintiff? Yes or no? Number 6. If the answer to question 5 is yes, skip this question. If the answer to number 5 is no, please assign to each defendant the percentage of fault, if any, you attribute to causing plaintiff's damages. The total must equal 100%. So whether you think Latasha is at fault and it's 100%, or Kebe Studios is at fault, it's 100%, or you say, well, I know the husband owns Kebe, but Tasha is married to him. Tasha works for Kebe. That's their company. So you can put like 30-70, 40-60, 50-50. I think they're probably going to do 50-50. That's what I think they're going to do. Tasha, you're at fault, and your husband is just as much at fault, because you don't need no do boys. You don't need no do girls. This is some serious shit going out here. You just can't be slandering people left and right and think that people just going to keep letting you rock like that. It's not going to happen, Tasha K. It's not going to happen. Now, number C, or letter C, legal fees and expensive punitive damages. Concerning a possible award of attorney's fees and expenses, the amount of which will be determined at a later time, please answer the following additional question. Do you find that Tasha K, defendant, and defendant Kebe Studios LLC, or both, have acted in bad faith, have been stubbornly litigious, or have caused plaintiff unnecessary trouble and expense? Now you know that's going to be yes. And again, it says, as to defendant Latasha, yes or no. As to defendant Kebe Studios, yes or no. Number 8 says, concerning a possible award of punitive damages, the amount of which will be determined at a later time, please answer the following additional questions. Do you find that plaintiff has proven by clear and convincing, we talking about Cardi B now, this question is for the jury, do you find that the plaintiffs have proven by clear and convincing by clear and convincing evidence that defendant Latasha Kebe, defendant Kebe Studios LLC, or both, have been found guilty of willful misconduct, malice, fraud, wantonness, oppression, or entire want of care. Check one for each defendant. Defendant Latasha Kibi, yes or no. Defendant Kibi Studios, yes or no. Now, B, do you find that plaintiff has proven by clear and convincing evidence that defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, or both acted with specific intent to cause harm to the plaintiff? Check one for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no. Kibi Studios, yes or no. And then at the bottom, the foreperson should sign and date this verdict form. Foreperson, that'll be, the jury, of course, and the date. So that's what the charges. Those are the charges, and this is the defendant's proposal special verdict form. Jury verdict special help me out here. Jury interrogatory findings. Yeah. Plaintiff's claims of defamation counts 1 through 3. We, the jurors, unanimously answer as follows. Plaintiff has proven by a preponderance of evidence that one or more of the statements that issues are substantially false. Yes or no? If you answer yes, then go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the defamation claims ends, and you can proceed to question 3. Number 2, plaintiff has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the substantially false statements were published with actual malice, that is actual knowledge, that the statements are false and reckless disregard as to their truth or falsity. Now that was a yes. If
right,
you answer
because
yes, go ahead.
She said she did it because she said she did it.
Right.
She admitted to it.
She admitted it like how many times? She admitted it over and over again. And they said if you answer yes, then make your findings below. If you answer no, then your investigation of the defamation claims ends, and you can proceed to question 3. We, the jury, unanimously make the following findings regarding liability claim. Please answer for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no. Defendant Kibi Studios, yes or no. Question number 3, privacy, invasion of privacy. We, the jury, unanimously answers as follows. Plaintiff has proven by a preponderance of the evidence that one or more of published statements at issue are non-defamatory. Yes or no? If you answer yes, then go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the invasion of privacy claim ends, and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of the page. Number 4, plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that the publicity depicted plaintiff in a false light, which would highly offensive to a reasonable person. Yes or no? If you answer yes, then make your findings below. If you answer no, then your investigation of the invasion of privacy claim ends, and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of the page. We, the jury, unanimously make the following findings regarding liability for plaintiff invasion of privacy false light claim. Please answer for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no? Defendant Kibi Studios, yes or no? Only if you found defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, or both liable to plaintiff for her defamation and or invasion of privacy claim, then you can proceed to question number 5. If you found that neither defendant is liable to plaintiff for her defamation or invasion of privacy, then your investigation ends. Now we're on the last leg here. Plaintiff's claim of intentional infliction of emotional distress, count number 5. We, the jurors, unanimously answer as follows. Plaintiff has proven by a preponderance of the evidence that the issue or the conduct at issue was directed at the plaintiff and not at the general public. Yes or no? If you answer yes, go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the intentional infliction of emotional stress distress claim ends, and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of page 4. Number 6, plaintiff have proven by preponderance of the evidence that the conduct at issue was intentional or reckless. Yes or no? If you answer yes, go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the intentional infliction of emotional distress claim ends, and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of page 4. Number 7, plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that the conduct at issue was so outrageous in character and so extreme in degree as to go beyond all possible bounds of decency and be regarded as atrocious and utterly intolerable in a civilized community, yes or no? If you answer yes, go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the intentional infliction of emotional distress claim ends and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of page 4. Number 8. Plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that she has suffered emotional distress so severe that no reasonable person could be expected to endure it. Yes or no? If you answer yes, go to the next question. If you answer no, then your investigation of the intentional infliction of emotional distress claim ends and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of page 4. Number 9. Plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that the outrageous and extreme conduct at issue was the cause of her severe emotional distress. Yes or no? If you answer yes, then make your findings below. If you answer no, then your investigation of the intentional infliction of emotional distress claim ends and you can proceed to the instructions at the bottom of the page. We, the jury, unanimously, I hate that word, unanimously make the following findings regarding liability for plaintiff's intentional infliction of emotional distress claim. Please answer for the defendant. Answer the defendant, Latasha Kibi, yes or no? Answer the defendant, Kibi Studios, yes or no? Only if you found defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, or both liable to plaintiff for one or more of her claims, then you can proceed to question number 10. If you found that neither defendant is liable to plaintiff for any of her claims, then your investigation ends. Number 10, damages. Oh, we talking money now. We, the jury, unanimously make the following findings regarding damages. Plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that she is entitled to recover actual monetary damages. Yes or no? Of course, that's going to be a yes. If you answer yes, please specify the amount of plaintiff's actual monetary damages. Number 11. Plaintiff have proven by a preponderance of the evidence that she is entitled to recover general damages for pain and suffering. Yes or no? If you answer yes, please specify the amount of plaintiff general damages. Number 12. Plaintiff have proven that defendant Latasha Kibi and defendant Kibi Studio LLC are jointly and severally liable for the damages awarded to her, if any. Yes or no? If you answer no, please assign the percentage of fault, if any, you attribute to each defendant for causing plaintiff damages. But the total must equal 100%. So they got to put a percentage for Latasha and they got to put a percentage for Kibi Studios. Number 13. Litigation expenses and punitive damages. We, the jury, unanimously answer as follows. Do you find that defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, both or neither, have acted in bad faith, have been stubbornly litigious, or have caused plaintiff unnecessary trouble and expense? Please answer for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no? Kibi Studios, yes or no? Number 14. Do you find that plaintiff has proven beyond clear and convincing evidence that the actions of defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, both or neither, showed willful misconduct, malice, fraud, wantonness, oppression, or that entire want of care, which would raise the presumption of conscious indifference to consequence? Please answer for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no? Kibi Studios, yes or no? We're almost done here, y'all. This is a lot of stuff for these jurors. Number 15. Do you find that plaintiff have proven by clear and convincing evidence that defendant Latasha Kibi, defendant Kibi Studios LLC, both or neither, acted with the specific intent to cause harm to plaintiff? Please answer for each defendant. Latasha Kibi, yes or no? Defendant Kibi Studios, yes or no? This day of whatever, for a person. And that's where they sign. And that's it. And that is...
Girl, let me tell you something.
That is the plaintiff's proposed special verdict form for liability.
Let me tell you something.
That's a lot, huh? That's a lot, huh?
It is a lot, and sitting on jury is a lot. So let me tell you something. I think that them doggone jurors should get paid more than some $20.
Yeah, they should get paid for enduring this crazy ass circus of a trial.
$20 a day. But let me say that that is why she kept emphasizing that her husband owns the business, because her will is that they would, if they come after anyone, it would just be her and not the business.
Thanks everybody for
So
sharing the
so
live. I appreciate you guys for sharing the video. Thank you.
and she doesn't want them to come after both of them,
Right.
because she still knows she still has to eat at home.
Right.
And so she doesn't want them to come after her business. And then another thing is once your business has been sued,
Uh-huh.
malpractice insurance is higher.
Yep.
It's harder to obtain.
Yep.
And that's hoping that she had malpractice insurance,
She probably
because
didn't. She
right,
probably
because
didn't.
she's providing a service, so she's a practitioner. So 9 times out of 10, if she had not invested in it, then she should have. When you become that big, you need to always have something up for your legal defense, and be buried.
Exactly. You need to have them on retainer and not the person that she got working for her now that she put up
Honey,
that negative post about.
prepaid legal or something like that. It was she
Right,
got a well.
right.
I don't. Let me
Or a
stop. Let me
public
stop. Let me stop.
pretender.
Because I'm not trying to say that those they're not satisfactory or professional or anything like that.
Right,
But
right.
prepaid legal, a lot of them do the absolute minimum.
Uh-huh.
They
Just
do
like
the
the public
absolute
defenders.
minimum.
Just
And
like the
public
public
defenders,
defenders. hmm
I've seen some public defenders go above and beyond more than something like that. But
hmm
public defenders, they do
Yeah, they ain't
pro
all bad.
bono.
They ain't all bad. I can't say that. They ain't
Yeah,
all
a
bad.
lot of them do pro bono. A lot of them are,
Yep.
they have to go in that pool and they get selected, one at a time. You know what I'm saying?
hmm hmm
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yep.
that she is going to be rewarded. She's going to win this case. How much? That's one thing,
hmm
but it's going to be enough to make
hmm
Tasha K sit down and hush her mouth and
She
be a
gonna have
little
to
bit nicer and look kind of legitimate. That's for
and
sure.
it's not even about just being nice. Just be truthful. Just be
Right?
truthful. Like we YouTubers, we bloggers, we talk about all kind of shit. We talked about Jada and Will Smith allegedly having an open marriage. But it's the salaciousness and the maliciousness behind your content that'll get your ass in trouble. And the lies, of course, if you know something is fake and you know it's phony, I mean, allegations saying allegedly can only get you so far. And that's what's the problem is. A lot of content creators think by saying allegedly. Like,
Yes,
see,
the word
and what's
allegedly is
funny
not
though?
illegal and binding. It's just
It's
a
not
mere generic disclaimer.
exactly. And you know what? A lot of times we do say allegedly on this platform, but it's stuff that we see in the public. It's stuff that we
Exactly.
see on the internet. It's stuff that we heard somebody say that we're talking about. It's stuff that's in the news. But still, a lot of times I say allegedly, like, okay, I say allegedly R. Kelly pissed on that little girl.
Right.
Allegedly R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But
And,
we know it's pretty much truth.
right. And like earlier, when I was saying stuff, I kept saying, this is what I think. This is not factual. It's what I think. That's my way of saying that this is just me talking. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's fact. So you can't
Yeah.
run with it. But this is what I think. This is my thought.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make it legal and binding. It's not rock solid. It's not etched in stone. It's not factual. Doesn't have to be true, but it's an educated guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. But yes, allegedly it's not legal and binding. That's not a legal disclaimer. It's nothing that's
Yep.
gonna a clause that's gonna protect you from being sued. Because the people say allegedly her husband was cheating on her. He was walking backwards down the street with his pants over his neck, and oh no, come on now.
Right. And the
Because
thing
what you've
about it,
done is you've already you've already prejudiced the minds of so many people. And they're taking it and running with it. And you have people that actually wait until that woman is out with her family and her child and attack her.
Yeah, and what's Rachel is right. I mean, Rochelle is right. Rochelle, here's a copy of my LLC. The Hood Table is not just a YouTube channel; it's a whole corporation.
Business,
The
yeah.
Hood Table is a whole business. It's a whole corporation. I file taxes. I can get write-offs. I have a thehoodtable.com website. I have thehoodtable.com merch. I have a thehoodtable.com bank account, checking and savings. I have a The Hood Table credit card. I have a The Hood Table debit card. The Hood Table is a LLC. That's my baby. That's my first LLC. And I got other things that I'm going to incorporate under there. But yes, just because you have an LLC, does not mean that you should be like, oh well, if they try to come get me, they just gonna get my LLC. They not gonna get my home. They not gonna get my personal bank account. They ain't gonna get my children's bank account. But that LLC that you created, that you should still hold that close to you as well. There's certain things I won't do on my platform. There's certain things I won't do in my commentary, because although my LLC is separated from my personal money, or personal damages, who wants to lose a business because of lies and being salacious?
Who wants to lose a reputation?
Who wants to lose a reputation? I value my reputation. I'm from the hood. One thing you learn when growing up from the hood is you value your reputation, whether you a gang member, whether you a fighter, whether you got a hustle, you value your reputation, and that carries on into life. I still value my reputation as a mother, a friend, a sister, a daughter, a worker, a co-worker, and also a YouTube commentator. So just because y'all got LLCs, don't think like that, because I hear people say that shit all the time. Oh, I got an LLC. If somebody try to sue me, they ain't gonna get shit from me. They ain't gonna get shit. I mean, come on now. We can't think like that. We can't think like that. In this situation with Tasha and her husband, she literally thinks that she is not going to be found liable because Kibi Studios, the owner, is her husband. Y'all married. You married now. Mm-hmm. You married. How the fuck you think you ain't going to be liable? Your coins is his coins. His coins is your coins. I don't get it. I don't get what she don't understand. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy. Oh, hey, Deanna, what's up? How you doing, boo? Yes, the Southern Conspiracy is value. Your word, I mean, ain't nothing like, man, ain't nothing like your word.
This is something that my pastor... That's why
a lot of people stop following Tasha K, because they think she's nothing but a total liar. All they think that she does is lie. That's why people stop following her. But of course, she's still gonna get her followers and her millions of views, because she's a shock jock. She's a shock jock.
This something my pastor, Apostle Austin G. Mitchell, said years ago. He said, gifts and talents can only take you where character and integrity will keep you.
Exactly.
You can be gifted, you can be talented, but if you don't have character and integrity, you won't keep it, or you can stay there.
And I like that. Mm-hmm.
He said that over about 25 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it's never left me.
It still holds still.
Yep.
And that's facts. That's facts. So yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree. I just hope that, even though it seemed like Tasha K is going to lose his pay, I just hope we as commentators, we as YouTubers, bloggers, vloggers, even if you just be popping off on your IG or just popping off on your Facebook, we just got to be mindful. I'm going to mute you, sis, slow, because you got some feedback. we gotta be mindful of what we spew out of our mouth. And again, like a lot of people are saying, when you dig a grave for somebody else, you might as well be digging a grave for somebody else. I mean, when you dig a grave for somebody else, you might as well be digging a grave for yourself. The grave you dug for me is the grave you digging for yourself. It's that simple. It's that simple. So I hope we, as a community of commentators, no matter what kind of platform you got, some people have websites. Some people don't do like live videos. They don't do YouTube. They don't do stuff like that. But they have a website where they have a lot of traction. You know, a lot of people coming and going. Speaking of website, y'all better get over to my website and create y'all some accounts. Oh, girl. In my Cardi B voice, y'all better get over to thehoodtable.com. Come on now, I need y'all on the hood. We got forums and over there that I'm starting forums so we can have conversations, serious conversations and things. So I want y'all to get over there to thehoodtable.com. It's DAHOOD table, of course, thehoodtable.com. That is my website. That is my website, and I would appreciate if you guys could go over there and check it out. Matter of fact, let me pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it. So you guys can see my little website that I be working on. I be working so hard on my little website, y'all. Hold on, let me refresh it so y'all can see my little graphics. From the hood to the White House. It's the hood table.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
My little graphics on there, like I'm doing some things, y'all. But yeah, as you can see across the top, I hope y'all can see across the top. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. Okay. I think that's about as big as it's gonna let me make it. But across the top, it says, hold on. Let me make it a little smaller. There we go. Okay, so across the top, it says home. It says store, because you can click that store button, it takes you right to our merchandise. We got everything from female leggings, hoodies, face masks, coffee mugs, throw pillows. We got all kind of shit over there. T-shirts, all kind of stuff over there. Fanny packs. You know, in the summer when you be going on your vacations, going to these public events, and you don't want to take your good old purse, we sell fanny packs, all that kind of stuff over there. Then also it has the blog, and on the blog, that's where I every video that I do, I put it over there. And if I blog, like if I write out an actual blog to a story or something, that's where the blogs are. Archives are like 3 years. It go back 3 years of all the content on my website. North Omaha events. If you're from Omaha, Nebraska, North Omaha, like I am, if you're from the hood of North Omaha, Nebraska, I post North Omaha events on there. Gallery, I got a few pics of there, a few throwback pics of there, me with pictures of celebrities and other things. Contact us, of course. It has like our email. If you want to do advertising with the Hood Table, all that kind of. If you got a topic you want to discuss, that's to contact us. Then forum. It has a forum button at the top of the screen, and the forum is just for like, that's where I post stuff. And if you are part of my website, create your account, password, and all that kind of shit. You can be able to access the forum. But anybody that's coming across my website, you cannot click on the forum and you cannot participate in conversation. So you actually have to be a member of the channel. And it's free. There's no charge. I know some people charge for people to be members of their websites. I already charge $1.99 to be a member on the Hood Table YouTube channel. And I charge for my merchandise. And every now and then people send us cash apps. But what I don't want to do is charge people to become members on my website. So I've never done that, and I don't plan on doing that. Now, if you are trying to do some advertisement, that's a different story. We can work that out on a little fee. It also has the more button. And when you click the more button, it takes one of the options is it takes you straight to our YouTube channel. The other option is for members if you want to become a member of the website. So that is thehoodtable.com. That is my website over there. Let me make it a little smaller. Let me take it back to where it was. And then if you go down in the middle, it says, please subscribe to our The Hood Table YouTube channel, scrolling across. And then it has a video of us. That video that we're doing right now, it says, watch us live. Watch us live. That video right there, if you were on the website, you can click that video right there and you can be watching us live on YouTube. And then over here, here's some other stories, trending news. Go down a little bit, more videos, more news, events for Omaha, for our city, more videos, more trending news. Trending news. There's a link there, right there. This link on the right side of my YouTube channel right there, where you see me sitting there with my little glasses on in my car. That's my link to my Amazon account. I have a personal Amazon account where I do unboxing. I do product reviews for Amazon. So check that out, you guys. Some of the products that I do reviews on are specifically for recording YouTube videos, content creators, things like that. The Hood Table advice. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Let me see. Okay, the Hood Table advice. Now, this is a fun one. On my website, I have right here the Hood Table advice. It says, if you are in need of some unprofessional, keyword unprofessional, Hood Table advice on anything from what to do about a crazy coworker, how to deal with unruly children, how to spend that next income tax check, and much more, please email us at bringittothehoodtable@hotmail.com for some good old Hood Table advice. It also says your questions will be read on our Bring It to the Hood Table segments on our YouTube channel, which we are about to start this year. That's going to be a new segment of ours. And of course, whoever sends the questions in, your name will be anonymous. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. So don't be coming over there asking me some serious ass questions. Get a counselor. Get a counselor. It's entertainment only. And then over here on the left side, it says click here to follow me on TikTok. So we are on TikTok. The Hood Table is on TikTok. The Hood Table is on Snapchat, Facebook, IG, Twitter. Of course, you're looking at our website right now, thehoodtable.com. And then again, here's the video that we're doing right now. If I click this video right here, it opens to, yep, there you go. Then it scroll down right there. I got a little description, hashtags, and there's our video right there that we are doing right now. Yep, and it's just a few of the videos we've done over the past few days. The dangers of keeping family secrets, Q&A. I don't know if some of y'all saw the post on my community, you all. If you have been abused in any kind of way as a child, like physically, mentally, sexually, we are doing a Q&A. We're looking for 50 people. The author and producer, the author of The Untold Secret, he's also the executive producer of the movie The Untold Secret. And yes, the Hood Table, me and my co-host Karma Diva, we will be walking the red carpet when the movie hits. It's going to be 3 exclusive premieres. One in LA, one in Tennessee. I know you want that. Oh, you trying to give me the signal?
Oh, excuse me. Did you hear that?
I really thought you was just coughing at first. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Now I'm gonna ask him, can he get us some more tea? I'll ask him, can he get us some more tea? But yeah, so we're gonna do a panel, like a Zoom, 50 people. We're gonna sign up 50 people. It's a free panel. It's a free panel. And Edward Douglas, he will be leading the panel. He is the author of the Untold Secret book. For those of you who might have missed, I'm about to meet you. Hold on. I'm about to mute you. For those of y'all who might have missed some of our exclusive interviews with Edward, with Douglas E. Hobson, who is the author of The Untold Secret and the Untold Secret movie that they are putting together right now. It should be out by the end of this year. But yes, the Hood Table and the co-host of the Hood Table, we will be on the red carpet for that movie. I know him personally. You know, he's a movie producer. He's an author. He's also a minister, and he also is a music manager. He also is a music. He used to manage Waka. He used to manage Waka. He used to be a bodyguard, a security guard for Waka Flocka. He used to date Waka Flocka's mom way back in the day. He used to date Waka Flocka's mom. So he's been in the industry, rappers, R&B, all that. He done had a lot of different groups that he managed, and he has like I think 5 groups right now. One of the groups that are here in Omaha, Nebraska. One of the groups that are here, the Chosen Few, gospel group of Omaha, Nebraska. He manages them too. So anyway, he got some accolades, but he also was a victim to childhood abuse and sexual trauma by his own mother and his own uncle. They all lived in the same house. From the age of 5 till he was 16, he was sexually abused by his uncle and his own mother from the age of 5 to the age of 16 before somebody truly believed him and took his case on, and they pressed charges on his parent and his mother and his uncle, and they served a lot of time. They still in prison. They still in prison. That's how long they abused him sexually, mentally, starved him, beat him, tied him up with chains, tied him up in the closet, like all kind of horrific things that you can imagine.
That's
He talks about it in his
awful.
book. He talks about it in his book, The Untold Secret. So anybody, if you know anybody or if you yourself, it's gonna be a private Zoom. It's gonna be a private Zoom. But if you have been through something like that, or if you know somebody who has been through something like that, you want to get help for yourself, you want to get advice, encouragement, or you want to get it for somebody else, please let me know because we're looking for 50 people to do a private Zoom, and it's basically gonna be a question and answer. You ask him questions, he give you answers to the best of his ability, like how to get through stuff like that. He's very transparent. He's very transparent. Like the things, every time we had an interview with him, the things he would say, I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But yes, that book is on Amazon. It's called The Untold Secret, and it's on Amazon. But the name of our Zoom, our private Zoom, is going to be called The Dangers of Keeping Family Secrets, because we all know, especially in our community, we like to keep those family secrets. We grew up and were trained that what happens, what goes on in this house, stays in this house, even if it's something horrific that somebody should be in jail for. We're just trained that way, right? So that's what the segment is going to be. The dangers of keeping family secrets when it comes to childhood sexual abuse by the hands of the people who's supposed to love and care for us. So I posted the post on my Facebook. I also posted the post on my YouTube community wall. If anybody is interested, it is free. 50 person panel on Zoom to meet with the author and executive movie producer Douglas E. Hobson as he tells his story of his sexual childhood abuse at the hands of his mother and uncle. And he also gives you encouragement, get advice. Remember, he's a minister as well. So he ministers, and he does a Q&A and all that. So, yeah. But if you want to just purchase the book, you can. It's on Amazon. If you don't want to go to the Zoom, it is private, but some people might not want to go to the Zoom and ask questions and talk about their personal issues. But if you just want to buy the book, it's on Amazon, The Untold Secret by Douglas E. Hobson. But for those of y'all who will participate in the Zoom, because we're looking for 50 people, all 50 of you will get a free book from him, a free copy. And he's going to send that to you before the Zoom because he wants to make sure you read the book. So when you come to the Zoom, the 50 panel Zoom, that you already know what the book is about, and you'll be able to ask him questions about the book or about his personal life. So yes, that's what we are planning on doing. So again, as soon as we get 50 people signed up, we'll set that Zoom up. But the website, you said your website ghetto, laugh aloud, income tax spending, laugh out loud. What you said my website ghetto? Is that what you said? The Southern conspiracies? Okay. I'm not I'm not gonna take that seriously. But you also said, tell me how to get more stimulus. Laugh out loud. Not a PP loan. That was a scam. Rochelle said, I'm just dig one grave, dig two. Yeah. Oh Lord, what else? What else is on here? I think I read all the comments and I think I blocked all the trolls. Miss Sislo, is there anything lastly you want to say regarding this whole Cardi B Tasha K case? Are you there? Oh, you behind? How you get behind the screen? You just dropped. I saw your face down there, but I didn't think you was behind.
No, I think you did that when you were trying to mute
Oh yeah,
me.
when I was muting you because it was some feedback.
Hey, you took me out the screen. I said, I think your website is very nice.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not. That's why I said I ain't paying no attention to the Southern conspiracies because I didn't got a lot of positive feedback. And the person who created the website, like initially created it, because after they created it, I tweak it and twerk it and change stuff around. But I got a lot of positive feedback because my website is not like the average looking website. It's not like that. And
It matches your.
I purposely told her I do not want my website to look like anybody else's. And I wanted the colors to be red, black, and white because I'm from Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers, and our colors are red, black, and white. So she did exactly what I wanted her to do.
Right. It matches your hood table brand.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly.
But anyways, I'm gonna jump in the Zoom. You know, I have my
I
book.
know you was playing the Southern conspiracies. That's why I said I'm not gonna take that serious.
I have my book already, even though it's autographed to the wrong person, remember?
Oh, see, you should have, oh my God, you need to, oh my God. Could you please inbox me?
Oh, I had bought
probably got
two.
your address. I think I got your address. Yeah, I got your address, but inbox me your address again because I'm gonna tell him because that book that you got should have went to somebody else.
Yeah, and I bought 2 copies
Uh-huh.
so that I can keep one for myself and share one with someone because in case somebody else needed to.
Yeah, just send me an email or not an email, but just send me either text me. You got my phone number, or hit me up on Facebook. And it's a lot of feedback, Mr. Slow.
Oh, is that better?
A TV or something.
Oh,
yeah.
my son has a TV. Could you mute that
for me?
Yeah, we
can hear it really good. I don't want to get no copyrights. But yeah, just hit me up in my inbox on Facebook or text me. You got my phone number and just tell me the situation so I can relay it back to him because he cool as hell. So he'll rectify and send you another book with the right signatures in it. But yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But other than that, everybody, that's all we had on day 7 of the Cardi B Tasha K trial, the defamation trial, the defamation lawsuit. Again, day 7, Cardi B still seems to be winning. Tomorrow morning at 9:00 a.m., they're going to have the charge meeting tomorrow at 9:00 a.m. So the jury, the attorneys, they're going to determine exactly what's to be presented in front of the jury, the decisions that they have to make. I showed y'all the questions. It was like 11 pages or something like that. There's like 11 pages of questions, so you guys got all that information. But yeah, they'll be reconvening tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the charge conference, and the jury is supposed to report at 10:30 a.m. So tomorrow is Friday Night Live. Now y'all know tomorrow is normally Friday Night Live. We normally go live at 9:00 p.m. It's always no holds barred every Friday night. We've been doing this for years. No holds barred, no topics off limit. Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Oh, the Southern Conspiracy says she's gonna be here at 9 p.m. sharp. Yes, tomorrow night. Go ahead, boo.
And I just wanted Southern conspiracists to know that that wasn't a direct dig at you when I said something about the website. Okay, so
Oh
don't.
yeah,
So
I knew she
uh,
was just
yeah. Well, no,
yeah.
no, no. I wanted her to know that I wasn't
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
I don't want her to leave here feeling any kind of way. I'm not like that.
Yeah, I know,
Cause I love
and I
you
knew.
too, sugar.
Yes, we love everybody except for the trolls. We love everybody. Now I'll put my little cash app on there because your girl again been working hard covering this case in my Kaya voice. But yeah, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m. It goes down every Friday night on the hood table like clockwork, and we have a open panel. We can have up to 10 people on the panel. We discuss any and everything, whatever. We discuss any and everything every Friday night. No holds bar, no topics off limit. Now, being that it is going to be it's going to be day 8 of Tasha K, the Tasha K trial and Cardi B. What I'm going to do is when it hits 9 o'clock, I'm going to jump on here and I'm going to spend some time discussing the updates. I don't know if the jury is going to, go off into their little room and decide, if she's guilty, you're not guilty. I don't know if the trial is going to go over into Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. But whatever happens tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And then after I'm done talking about it, we can jump right into either discussing that or there's a lot of other trending news that I have saved on my internet. So a lot of other topics that I do have saved as well for our Friday Night Live. But Friday Night Lives, the way it goes is, excuse me, you either come here, chit chat with us, shoot the shit with us, kiki laugh with us, or if you want, you can jump on the panel, or if you want, you can stay in the chat. But it's no topics off limits. So if you have any kind of topic you want to talk about, or you just want to sit around and chill with us and discuss whatever we're discussing, be here 9 o'clock every Friday. So that's when it is going down, like Young Jock. Meet me on Fridays, nine
It's
o'clock
going
at the
down.
hood table. Nine
It's
o'clock,
going
the
down.
hood table. Nine
It's
o'clock,
going down.
Omaha, Nebraska. Nine
It's
o'clock
going down.
on Friday
From
night.
Detroit.
It's 9 o'clock.
Going
Hey,
down.
Miss Cislo from the
It's
town.
going down.
Oh yes, it goes
It's
down
going down.
Friday nights. It goes
It's
down.
going down.
Y'all know we crazy.
So I got that baritone voice going on.
It's going down. Meet
It's
me in
going
the hood.
down.
It's going down.
Yeah.
You know what? Somebody told me. Somebody told me that Friday Night Lives on our channel is like going out or going to the club or hanging out with their friends. Because that's all we do. We just be having a great ass time every Friday night. And everybody, we just be on here talking shit. I mean, just having fun. It's Friday night. A lot of people,
Swear
it's
we ain't gonna
13
be here.
still. A lot of people don't go out to the clubs. A lot of people don't go out to the movies. A lot of people just stay at home right now
Give me the
because
remote.
this pandemic that we've been going through for the last few years. So Friday nights to a lot of people look forward to Friday nights on the hood table. So anyway, on that note,
I
like
know
and share the
everybody
video.
in my house know what time it is on Friday night.
Oh
My son
yeah.
be telling y'all got it. Okay, y'all know today Friday. My mom gonna be on Friday Night Live, so y'all got to. You gotta keep it quiet. We gotta stay in here. We gotta do this.
Thank you, Deanna, for putting up the cash app. Thank you. The hood table 402. That's our cash app. So if you want to show us a little love, feel free. But if you just like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, that's some love for us too. I love everybody. I love everybody who supports our channel. I appreciate everybody. Sometimes I do get behind sometimes on the news, sometimes on my TV shows because I work like literally like 60 to 70 hours a week. But I love YouTube as well and I love talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys. So I try to squeeze in as much time as I can on YouTube, with my work schedule, my son and my grandchild, so your girl be trying. I'll be trying to do my little thing on here. So I do appreciate every subscriber, all our new subscribers, everybody who sent us cash apps, super chats, people who hit me up and just show me some love, people who send me topics. Oh my god, on Facebook, people be sending me topics and news stories all the time on Facebook. So I appreciate everything, all kind of support. Yes, Grand Snookums. Yes. And I caught myself Yaya. But my little baby, which is, oh my God, today I was talking to my son, the one that don't live here, the one that got the baby. And they be calling me. They be like, your grandson want to see you. He's only like 8 months old. Like, your grandson want to see you. So they'll Skype or, whatever, Facebook video chat. And my son had the baby on the couch. On the couch, and he was sitting there just playing with his toys and sitting up, and trying to talk, and then he had to walk away to get something. I was like, if you don't get back to that couch where my child is on that couch. He was like, mom, he's okay. I'm like, no, don't be walking away from my baby. He said, Mom, look. And he turned the video around. Miss Sislo, do you know how many pillows and covers and stuff they got piled around the couch? I was hollering. I was like, well, what if he fall into the covers of pillows and suffocate himself? He said, Mom, you always thinking the worst. And he said, we just don't be leaving him on the couch. But when we have to run to the bathroom or, walk to the kitchen or something, we always make sure there's plenty of cushion. But he ain't crawling yet. He ain't walking yet. He be trying. But I'll be on them. I'm like, and I said, because that's my child. They be like, okay, we know. I'm like, no, for real. Your child is my child. Do we have an understanding? Should my son know I don't play about my grandson, and that's my first? That's my baby. You might have had him, but that's my baby. That might be your son, but that's my son too. But yeah, I don't play about my grandbaby. But yeah, he's so cute. But anyway, hey Karma Diva, how you doing? Girl, Karma Diva. You need to rewind. We had, oh my God, the show was really, really good tonight. We talked about all the stuff that Tasha K said on that 1.5-hour video about Cardi B. I didn't show the video, but I took notes and I basically told everybody every single thing that Tasha K said disparagingly, maliciously to Cardi B. And yes, oh God. Ooh. But anyway, y'all, we about to get out of here. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. We've been on here since 8 o'clock. So everybody, again, like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit up the Cash App if you want to. $ the Hood Table 402. Meet us here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. tomorrow night for Friday Night Live. No topics off limit. No holds barred panel. Every Friday night. Anybody can jump on the live anybody can jump on the panel as long as you're not a troll. But yeah. All right. Thanks, Karma Diva. Hey, Miss TR. How you doing, love? Everybody stay safe. Be blessed.
Hey, Karma Diva.
Hey, Karma Diva ain't here, so Miss Sisto, you're going to have to do it again. Okay? You ready?
Hey.
All right. Everybody, make sure you stay blessed. Hold up. Did I say it right? Yeah. Stay blessed. Be safe. Remain vigilant at all time. And what else?
Keep it hood.
Keep it hood. Keep it hood. I gotta say it with my chest. Keep it hood. Keep it hood. Nick. No.
He's so silly.
Keep it hood, y'all. Keep it hood. And when we say keep it hood, we don't mean keep it ratchet, keep it ghetto. We mean keep it hood. When you're from the hood,
keep it
your
family.
Word is your word. Your word
keep
is your
it family.
word.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Keep it about family. Keep it about those you love. Keeping it hood is not always something negative, y'all. Don't let them let you think that. Don't let them let you think that. But on that note, everybody like and share the video. Bushwatcher, like Deanna Urban said, like and share. Everybody in here. If you ain't subscribed to these content creators in the chat, please hit up their channels. Deanna Irvin, Karma Diva, the Miss TR, Joy Barnes. I don't know if you're a content creator, but if you are, please just say I'm a content creator or say I got a channel. The Southern Conspiracist, she has a channel as well. Rochelle 200. I'm not sure if that's a channel, but it might be. Check her out and see if she is a channel because I want to support everybody. Soul Sister #1 show. I don't know if she has a channel either, but check her out. She might have a channel. Crazy 5000. I don't know if see a lot of these names I don't see all the time, so I don't know if they have channels or not. So put it this way: if you have a channel and you're a content creator, just put in the chat, yes, I have a channel. Miss B Town Brown Hester, she has a channel. I know that for sure. Forever Lisa, she has a channel and she is one of our newest moderators. She is part of the hoodies, part of the hoodie moderator team. Who else? Who else? Who else? I don't think any other content creator. And if they did, you know, sometimes in the chat, sometimes the longer you go into the video, you lose some of the comments. So, but I think Brooke Valentine University. Oh, she has a great channel, and she's from New York. No, she's from Maryland. She got that accent. That accent. I love her accent. But yes, check out Brooke. Please check out Brooke. Vibrant Lowell, she doesn't have a channel, but I wish she would get one. I really wish she would get a channel. Sly Jones. Hey, not Mike Jones, but Sly Jones. Make sure you check out his channel as well. And you welcome, Deanna. You know how I do. Shoot. I'm not one of those content creators that do not like to shout out other content creators. I'll never understand that. But anyway, our co-host with me tonight, Miss Sislo, she has a channel as well. Now she has 2 channels. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop both of her links. Let me find your link real quick. Trash Talk Alley 22. Okay, Miss Sislo has 2 channels because, as you know, all YouTubers should have more than one channel. You should always have a backup channel. So the first link I'm dropping right now is Miss Sislo's brand new channel called Trash Talk Alley 22. And then I'm going to also put in her current channel, the channel that she's been having for a minute, called Miss Sislo Newsworthy Updates. She's going to be doing commentary on both channels. So again, every YouTuber, if you don't have 2 or 3 or 4 channels, I don't know why not. Every YouTuber should have a backup and maybe a backup to the backup. Okay? Okay? Because you never know. You can lose your channel for any little thing sometimes, or get a strike and can't go live for a week or 30 days or 90 days or forever. So every YouTuber, every content creator should have a backup for the backup. So these 2 links right here. Hold on, this one right here. Wait a minute. This one right here and that one right there. The one that ends in PFG and the ones that end in QRQ. Make sure you guys click on that link. That is my co-host, Miss Sislo's, aka Trash Talk Alley 22.
Thank you.
So yeah, those are her channels. So yeah, support.
Come on through, y'all.
Come on through. Support.
We're
Come
gonna
on
be
through,
doing
YouTubers.
we're gonna be doing and I guess we'll do it on Saturday nights. So that we won't clash with Friday Night Live. We're gonna do it on the Trash Talk Alley 22. We're gonna be doing our Trash or Treasure. Which our Trash or Treasure, and so we're gonna be
Could you have them turn the TV down a little bit, Miss Sislo?
I apologize. We're gonna have them pick out Can in the audience is gonna pick out who is the best for the night, and we're gonna get it down to some finals and have them do a sing off, and the best singer gonna win, or the best talent. You might be able to sing, you might be able to do poetry, you might be able to rap, whatever well, you can't do anything, dance or anything, because we really can't do all that, But I mean, well, I guess we can. But anyway, I want you to bring your talent to the stage or to the alley. And we're gonna do monetary gifts and everything.
See, I'll be giving out tidbits to everybody I know who's trying to start a YouTube channel. I'll be giving out tidbits every now and then, but one of my most important tidbits, besides making sure you got a backup channel to the backup channel, make sure you, even if you're not like the Hood Table is an LLC, it is a business, but it's also, I'm a YouTuber. But it does help if you have multiple social media accounts with your YouTube channel name. So the Hood Table is on Twitter, Facebook, IG. We have a website, thehoodtable.com. We're on Snapchat, TikTok. I think I said them all. But yeah, we're everywhere. And when you go live, post your video links on all of your platforms. Advertise on all of your platforms. The more socially you are involved with the internet when you have a YouTube channel, the more likely you're going to get a lot more views and a lot more subscribers. So just don't come on YouTube and make a video. People got to find you before you really start growing. People have to find you. You just can't come on YouTube and make a video and then sign off. Sometimes it works out that way, where somebody just comes across a video and it trends or something. But more than likely, you have to actually advertise. So every time I do a YouTube video, I don't care if I'm doing 2-3 videos a day. I post it on Facebook, Twitter. I post it on my The Hood Table Facebook page. I post it on my website. I post it on my community wall on YouTube. So you have to advertise. Even if your channel is not a business, even if you didn't create it into an LLC. It's still your channel and you want it to grow. So advertise. That's what I recommend. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, then. Well, we're going to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Again, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember.
Yeah.
Keep it hood. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out. Goodbye, love. See you tomorrow night. See everybody tomorrow night for 9:00 p.m. Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live.
Bye.
Okay. Later.
Bye.